we'll move on then. With markets nearing record highs, are there sectors that are overrated or underrated? Now, market veterans break it down for us. Let's go across and listen in.
Well, I think underrated, as I said, that pharma healthcare space is already there. Maybe IT getting to that space. What is looking overvalued to my mind, I'm quite concerned about some of the names that I see in capital goods. The valuations are completely off the charts. Now, I know that Indian companies are well placed to step on capex, but when valuations are very, very rich, they've already incorporated that upside into their numbers. And therefore, anything which could then cause us to reevaluate potential growth over the next few years could come as a setback to those sky high valuations. So there's one area where I'm a little bit muted in terms of what the valuations are telling me. It would sort of be in that capital goods area.
Our sense is that look out for stocks which have margin of safety, where valuations are in your favor, businesses are solid over a medium to long term, and management, you are not compromising on the management teams, which have a depth of seeing multiple cycles over a period of time. And that's how our bottom-up approach is moving. And we believe that incrementally, pharma, banking and financial services, IT to a certain extent, and maybe auto and auto hands are the sector where we are positive.
The assumption that the market has and whatever the valuation of pricing in that, whatever happened in the last 10 years will repeat in the next 10 years. That is, you will see high growth and high profitability for an extended period of time. I think that argument seriously needs to be challenged. And I suppose the volume growth will be there, but whether high profitability will sustain or not, I seriously doubt it. Given the change in market structure, the level of disruption you're seeing across sectors, I would be very surprised if profitability holds up in the Indian context, which means you will see a fairly sharp correction in multiples as and when they happen. Auto is clearly most overrated. Underrated, I don't know. It's not as if if you can find a value in most of the markets. Maybe financials, I would say. But having said that, it's a high leverage sector. At this point in time, valuations are quite reasonable in the context of where they have traded historically. In most cases, multiples are actually lower than the pre-COVID levels, but the fundamentals are far better of most of the banks and NBFCs. So maybe that's one sector where at least there is some value based on fundamentals.